Hi, welcome. I'm gonna talk about the project I did for the IMechE. This is the construction we did, the device we decided to go for at the end. I'm gonna talk through a couple of steps on the device and each components that we have and the reasons why we used it, because of the specification and the aims of the whole project. So I'm going to be explaining everything, how it works, and yeah. So the first thing we went for is we concentrated on the wheels. So the reason why we chose these type of wheels is because it was very accurate in terms of the measurement. However, we didn't buy them. It was handmade, so we used a laser cutter and acrylic to make it simple wheels, and we added the rubber bands in order to have more grip once it's going up the pipe. Unfortunately, we didn't find no really good wheels on any websites, so we decided to just go and make our own and see if it works, which it did. Also, the motors that we used, we didn't find quite specific wheels which fits exactly to the wheels. We did get some at the end, but it wasn't really good. So we managed to actually get the right fitting on the motor itself. So yeah, it was really handy using these wheels. So yeah, also the motors we used are the motors basically with no encoders on it or nothing really fancy in terms of the motor wise. Reason why is because we wanted to use the time in order for it to go up once it goes up the pipe and once it goes down. So using these kind of motors, we thought that it would be really, in terms of the voltage and in terms of the actual well, in terms of how it would run itself, we saw that the motor itself would actually be useful in sort of when connecting to the Arduino and using the time. Also, we used the battery in order to give it a bit more power to the motor, because we are actually using 3 motors. So yeah, battery is there just in case one fell. So once it's going up the pipe, we don't want it to, you know, stop midway or not reach the top or don't come back down again. So we decided to put in a battery to see, just to give it more power in terms of, yeah, when it goes up and down. So yeah, as I was mentioning before, we are going to use Arduino, and we are going to use, well, we intended to use this time to check when it goes up and down. However, we did find some difficulties in when doing it. So time really for us wasn't specifically, because as we are going to use the batteries, yeah, batteries tend to die. So if we measure from when it was at the bottom and when it reaches you know, further up, we do get a time, but however the time changes once we do it on, like, you know, 3 times, because voltage tends to, you know, go down the capacity. So yeah, we tended not to use the voltage. So another one would be going back into the encoders one. Yeah, encoders would be the useful one, because it, you know, it tells you how many, it kind of is the time, but encoders itself, it's actually more accurate, because it's how the wheels, so it's basically, so once it goes up, it tells you how many turns the wheels does in order to get to a certain point, which was actually more accurate. And we saw that other people used encoders, so it made us just, like, you know, see that encoders would actually work for this actually kind of project. So yeah, or another one would have been the light sensor. So once it reaches to the top, it should get like we was gonna actually put a light sensor here and detect where when it goes close to the top and then it goes down again, but we didn't know that when it goes down, how would the light sensor go down, because you know the pipe is not literally on the floor, it's actually like further up from the floor, so we was actually finding difficulties whether to use the light sensor and how the light sensor would be. So yeah, those are the three options that we was going to use in order to program it. The device is not working because we didn't get to finish it time, and there was kind of delays in the when we was purchasing some items for the device itself. So it is not working. We have the idea that all the concepts are there, but yeah, as you can see, the wires are not connected to nothing because we didn't manage to get the H bridge in order to go ahead and use the program and everything. We did have the program, however there was 2 bits missing on the program itself. Yeah, so basically, yeah, as I was saying, the device is not working. We did tend to see what we could do in terms of making it faster and when ordering, but yeah, it was really delayed. So yeah. Also from the presentation that I did before, as a group, we explained, yeah, the cost of the device. We did actually manage to, you know, stay in limit for the cost, and yeah, so as you can see, from the device, everything was actually handmade. We did 3D printings for this part. We used acrylic mainly, and also we found that this is actually the right size for the pipe itself. So we did actually fit, and it does fit to the pipe according to the specifications, so that was good. Only the down bit that we didn't manage to get it working, and yeah, basically that's it. So I hope that all, you know, I explained all the components, and yeah, that's from me. That's the video done. Thank you for watching.